Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. To all the people connected from different regions. Good morning. Latest trending topic, which is a generative AI. So very interesting topic, guys, and I request everyone to be little bit patient till end of the things because this session will have lot of questions, lot of assumptions, lot of speculations. So a number of things. Current trending topic in real time world with artificial intelligence anywhere you take any particular field or any sector or any stream, any field, in all the fields, not only IT industry, in every healthcare, pharma, in every industry. Now AI is has its own impact, has its own scope, and has its own opportunities. Okay, so definitely I'm going to give a complete picture related to Spring as a Java developer, how we can use AI as a Java developer. Because the scope is, I want to limit the particular session scope to as a Java developer, what I can do, how I can upskill myself, how I can be with others when I go for interview or when I in a working in organization. How can I upskill myself? How can I be with the same as like others? So that context, I want to give you a clear some kind of use cases and some kind of knowledge to you. Definitely, this workshop is going to help you to give a certain context related to generative UI as a Java developer. Okay, so this is what I'm going to start with that. So, any reviews or any suggestions or any other things over here? So, typically, this is my email ID. This is my email ID, guys. I hope everyone is able to see my screen. You can reach out to me on any other questions, clarifications, suggestions, whatnot. I cannot define anything here. So this is my thing here. Okay, right. So I want to go further here. What exactly the agenda? What I'm going to cover today? This complete next couple of hours. What is my agenda? Just I want to cover here. First, let me give a small introduction to AI. So just to give a context, guys, this workshop, I'm not going to give theoretically, but this is purely hands-on. Okay. So the context which I got prior to this, I collected a lot of feedback. I collected a lot of suggestions, and everyone is looking on a hands-on rather than theoretical knowledge, rather than story, or rather than or any other. Okay, completely. I want to give a hands. Okay, just I want to set that context. Completely, we want to see the code instead of theory. So this is what I can say here. So 20 to 30% or 10 to 20% I will cover theory. Remaining 80% of my time in this particular webinar or workshop code. Okay. So there's a context, guys, and agenda is introduction to artificial intelligence. I mean, where I'm going to cover what is AI, what is ML, what is LLM, what is generative AI, like that. Some of the concept and how Java is contributing to AI. So the first topic everyone is aware, almost all. I don't want to spend a lot of time here, but as a Java developer, how we can use AI or a generative AI. And there are a lot of LLMs, lot of models are available. One of the things which I'm going to showcase integrating with OpenAI. It is a popular, very highly demanded model, and how we can integrate with OpenAI, something like how we can create an API key and how we can use a API key and how you can create a Spring Boot application with OpenAI integrating that we are going to see. And I'm going to write 4 use cases. I'm going to write a code and I can showcase the output. 4 use cases I'm taking where I'll give you some text message, something like, can you give me a joke? Or can you give me some idea? Or any question you ask, how AI is going to prompt to us with a reply. So that is a use case one. A normal use case, just I want to be starting use case, very, very simple. Second one, upcoming days, maybe coming August 15th weekend, lot of will have a travel plans. I can ask my AI, hey AI, I want to go here. This is my budget. These many people, number of adults, number of children. This is my destination, and this is my budget. Can you give a plan, itinerary with a code? That is say use case number 2. And use case 3, very, very important one is, I have some idea in my mind, but I want to generate an image. I want to generate an image. That is image generation is a third one. And I have an already image, some kind of a low level design image or some kind of a workflow or some kind of any kind of image. I want to analyze that image and I want to generate a text based on that image. Okay, I have an image. I'll give that image to AI. AI will analyze that image and generate the text, what exactly that image, what AI is able to identify, all those things. Okay. And upcoming workshops, I'm going to talk about facial recognition, videos, and I have some idea. I want to generate a video, or I have a video. I want to generate a text, something like that. Upcoming videos, upcoming workshops, I want to continue. And finally, Q&A. So I humble request from my side, as this is a topic for a lot of questions, and I want to encourage every question. Okay. So what I want to say is the context for this particular webinar is, again, I'm reiterating, AI means it's a huge topic, a big topic. I want to confine the topic to a developer. As a Java developer, how can I contribute to AI? As a Java developer, how it will useful. So that context I'm teaching for it. Okay. Any other questions or any other clarifications or any other things, I'll talk at the end. I'll take 15 to 20 minutes. I will read each and every question. I'll not miss a single question. Okay. I will read each and every question. Okay. If I know the answer, I can give you right now. If I don't know the answer, kindly give your email ID. I'll get back to you. Okay. Because no one is expert here. Everyone is a quick learner, or I can say that daily we need to upskill ourselves, including me and including you. So whatever the knowledge I have, I can answer you if at all, if I can. If at all it's a advanced question which I also don't know, I'll get back to you to your email ID. So this is the context, guys. I hope everyone got an idea what exactly I'm going to cover and what exactly I'm going to teach as part of coming hours. Okay, right here. So any questions, guys, you can put in the chat window. And kindly don't think Vijay is not seeing the chat window, something like that. I'm going to see the chat window at the end only, not now. I want to focus on the topic because the content which I am projecting in this particular workshop is a little bit huge, and everything I'm going to write a code. So that's why I'm going to spend most of the time with my code, and last I'm going to check, I'm going to answer all your questions. Okay, this is the context, guys. Okay, right. Now, what is AI? So that is the next point which I'm going to focus. Okay. So what exactly AI? How AI is going to help, and how what exactly uh, the context, guys. Right. I hope everyone is able to see my screen. Artificial intelligence. In the font, I want to increase. Yeah. So artificial intelligence, which I want to focus over here. So, sir, first of all, for the longest time, if you want to work with machine learning or AI, lot of people uses Python. Am I right? Lot of people uses Python as their programming language. Okay. Sir, why Python typically? It has a great set of tools for working in this space, like all LLMs and all other open AI interfaces are compatible with Python. Okay. So, but if you see in real time, majority of real time projects, majority of the real time solutions developed in Java, maximum times. For example, I have a banking product is here, or I have an e-commerce product here. I have a health sector product here. All my products, typically all my products, guys, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So by default, guys, I'm increasing the font size. I think some of the people are not hearing my font here. So Python, which has a great set of tools working on this space, especially on LLMs and all other open interface. But all the Java projects today are heavily used. Java is everywhere. So I cannot migrate my product to Python, as Python is having rich set of tools and all those things. So that's why an innovative idea, VMware, right? Which is introducing OpenAI, Spring OpenAI, where almost all how I can use Python in the similar way. I think we are not there as a Java developer. I think we are ahead. I think 60 to 70% of the capabilities are added in Java. Still, we are behind Python, but going upcoming days, OpenAI, Spring AI, definitely it's going to on par with Python. So that is what I'm going to have here. Okay. So where I'm going to give an introduction about all the our Java introduction related to artificial. Okay. So first of all, what is an artificial intelligence? Everyone knows, guys, a set of technologies that enable computers to perform variety of advanced functions where we can see and visualize, translate all those things. So a artificial intelligence is a tool or it's a technology that enable the computers to perform variety of functions, seeing, translation, analyzing, providing recommendations, all those things here. So that is part of AI. Okay, sir, why AI nowadays we are hearing these many terms? Why? What is the specialty? Okay, why? I mean, previously for the last 2 3 years, AI is everywhere, but how things were working before AI, how things were not working, why AI is very popular. So just I want to give some example, guys. I don't want to give a theory, I want to give example. Okay, in a day-to-day life, I want to clean my house. Everyone, right? First I want to give a normal example, then I go with the technical example. Okay, I want to clean my house. What exactly 2 3 years before? I mean, 2 3 years or 5 years before, I have a sweeping stick where manually with that stick I need to clean my house. I'll keep a mop and I'll keep water and I'll use the mop and I'll clean the house. Right? So, how I am using? I have my brain. I know where is the dust is there. With a sweeping stick, I can clear the dust, and after that I can mop my home. Correct? That is the traditional approach. That's a traditional approach. Okay, where I want to introduce a AI mop, robo mop. Just a new, I mean, nowadays almost all 40% of the people are using nowadays in every home. 40% of the people are using. Unlike traditional approach, unlike traditional approach, what do you mean by traditional approach? Finding the place where the dust is available, finding the place where a lot of obstacles are there where we need to clean, and getting the water, cleaning the home, everything. That's a traditional approach. Okay, through programmatically. So what I want to say here, through programmatically adding some instructions. Hey, go scan my entire home. Okay, scan my entire home and identify and clean it. After cleaning, there is a water dispenser will be there. There is a water will be there, and use the water and clean it. So what exactly I can say here? We wrote some tons of code to that particular tool where it is going to clean it. How it is going to helpful? Lot of people, sir, what is there, sir? I can buy 100 rupees or 200 rupees a stick, a sweeping stick. I can buy a mop for 300 or 400. If I go to RoboMop, it costs me 30,000, 40,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh. I cannot invest. That kind of mindset previously. But nowadays, what is the mindset, guys? I cannot clean my house. Definitely, I need to hire some guys. And some days they will come, some days they will not come. And if I can take a RoboMop, with 1 year, the investment will be gone. So, economically also, all AI tools nowadays are very cheap. And I can automate every night 3 o'clock. I can schedule it. When I wake up, the house will be ready with the clean. So there's a one of the use case where I can say that artificial intelligence are very useful today. Latest example, guys. Everyone aware, right? Tesla. Latest example. I don't want to go to the old example. Self-drive cars. Correct? Now I want to go to somewhere else. I don't know the driving. Correct? Self-drive cars are currently came, right? Where it has a utility and it have a tool, a app where it can sense and it will drive on its own. As of now, it's in US. It worked. In India, trial version is going on, but it's a completely built on AI. So these are the classical example I can say here. Okay, where some of the things here a real time use cases, facial recognition, self drive mode, credit approval, product recommendations, spam. So these are some real time use cases where I can use my AI. Okay, right here. Now you got some idea, guys. What exactly you got and some idea is what is artificial intelligence. So a set of guidelines where developer wrote a code already, and we are going to use those tools or that code, and we can implement and we can make sure that it will work with our day-to-day work. So that is the AI. Okay. Now what is a generative AI? Next point is what, guys? What exactly a generative AI? AI is different and generative AI, right? Generative AI. So this is a interface on top of AI models, on top of AI models, where it will generate a content in text format, image format, video format, and takes the input from text format, image format, and video format. So any kind of input, any kind of output, it is going to generate a generative AI. So that is a typical high level meaning here. So something like that, I want to show a diagram over here. Generative AI. For example, original content I want to on a space station. Okay. I want to draw a diagram on a space station. How AI is going to help me? The original content is this, and AI will come with lot of models on a space station. Variety of data sets are already having with the large language models. Now, generative AI is going to predict, or it is going to identify, oh, these many data sets are available, and I will apply a beautiful algorithm, which data set suits my requirement. So that kind of knowledge, that kind of instructions, it is going to apply on artificial intelligence tools. Generative AI is going to think like a human. Oh, this guy is asking space station. Now, what exactly my LLMs are having the data related to space stations, and it will apply some algorithms on large set of data with a lot of large language models and GPUs. And finally, hey, this is what you are looking, I'll give you. So that is a typically generative AI. Understand, guys, here? So I want to give a picture. Even if AI is there, AI has a lot of options. Again, I need to apply a brain. Again, I need to think about it, which model, which algorithm, which solution I need to take it. Correct? For example, I want to write a code. Some interviewer is asking me a code, how to reverse a string. In reversing a string, I have lot of ways to do that. For example, I need to write a Java program which reverse a particular string. Okay, guys. Now I have lot of ways. Now AI is giving lot of ways, but generative AI, I want to write a Java program to reverse a given string, and it will think memory perspective. It will think input, it will think output, and it will think time. Based on all these things, it identifies the pattern and gives the best solution for you. So that is called as a generative AI. Okay, guys. So generative range as a it can work with chat GPT, where it work with blobs, blogs, images, various content, where we can generate a prompt. So, for example, I want a triple R movie, I want a triple R movie, whatever the story. It will read the video and gives us. I want to generate a video, just like I want to act like as a, I want to get how Rajamouli thinks about the direction and all those things. I want to see his that part, third sense. So it will generate for me. As a developer, today my manager assigned a task, something that is going to, I can prompt here, I can get it here. So that is a content creation, art and design, music and audio, and healthcare. It's a very popular nowadays, guys. Healthcare is a very popular nowadays, right? How it is useful? Sir, I'm getting a pain in my legs. I'll ask AI. I can prompt in a beautiful way. I can inject my prompt to AI tool and it'll give suggestions. How much is your weight? And some kind of questions it is going to ask me as a preliminary investigation, something like preliminary examination, right? After that, you'll use some medicine. After that, next step. After that, next step. For example, you have a heart pain. I went to ECG, I went 2D echo, and I'll give the reports to AI tool. And AI tool examines the reports. And it will examine lot of various reports related to ECG, lot of various reports with the 2D and TMT, all the treadmill tests, all the tests we have, right? And what kind of medications at that time physician provided. It will search the huge set of data and finally gives you a ultimate solution. Yes, that is a healthcare. Nowadays, it's completely where we no need to contact physician. That is the upcoming days nowadays. Okay. Now I came to know that recently Apollo also. If you want to take a blood sample, blood test, okay, their facial recognition and they are identifying and they are implementing. I no need to give any blood. Just like based on my facial recognition, it is going to generate reports. So, I mean, I don't want to go into that context here. So that is a typical. Now, coming back to our next, I gave you a typical example on a AI. What is the artificial intelligence? What is the machine learning? And how AI is going to be useful? And what is generative AI? So all these things I have discussed over here. Now, by default, as a Python developer, we have a long chain or Llama index. These are the models are available here. But when it comes to Spring Boot, right, where it can work with OpenAI as well as it can work with Azure OpenAI. Okay, these are the kinds of frameworks are available here. Okay, now I want to go, I'll take some time. Why Spring AI, all those things I want to take some time and I will cover in the meanwhile. Okay, right. Now, what exactly I want to do is I will go practically on a spring.io. This is a Spring website. And if I go to Spring AI, so this is a Spring AI. If you see here, it's an application from a framework. Apply AI domain where your data, your APIs, and it will think generative AI. It will apply algorithms and all those things, and it will provide a solution. So something like this is the Spring AI, and you have a reference doc, you have an API doc, and we have a support. As of now, 1.0.x and all those things. So this is typically over here. and it provide completely chart, text to image, audio, text to speech, moderate, and reference documentation. If I want to start with, all this helpline is available. Okay, so this is a typical helpline on a Spring AI. So first of all, I want to create a small Spring Boot application with integrating with OpenAI. Why OpenAI? A lot of people are using that only right now today compared to GCP, Gemini, Azure, and all other things. OpenAI, as per my perspective, guys, I'm not in fan to OpenAI. Okay, just I thought of lot of people are using OpenAI, and I want to integrate the Spring Boot with OpenAI. So for that, I want to generate it. So for that, guys, here platform.openai, this is the website. Okay, I can give in the chat window to everyone. So I have given that. One point here, guys, it's not free. You need to buy this particular OpenAI key. Last month it is free. Till last month it is free, but it's not that much costly, guys, here. So where you need to create a key, minimum $5, and you can use that $5 for 1 year also. Okay, so something like till now I spent 0.77 cents. Okay, but you need to buy this, guys. Okay, it's not free. Now you need to create an API key. So create a secret key. What is this API key? Spring AI, I'm giving my key so that Spring AI can do the work for me. Correct? Now you are learning you are joining my course. I'm the faculty. I'm the key for you. Okay? Spring documentation is there. You are getting a Spring knowledge through me. Something like I want to give you a eye level. Okay, that is the API key. So this is the key you need to generate. Okay, so by default you need to buy this, guys. Okay, just $5 for experimenting purpose, all those things. You need to generate this, and I want to. Okay, now I want to generate a Spring Boot project, guys, where I want to take a Maven project, com.nareshit dot gen AI, generative AI, gen AI Java project, generative AI Java project. Don't want to do this. Okay, and I want to generate. I want to add dependencies. By default, I require Spring Web. That's the first dependency. And I want to use some UI, which is a time leaf. That's a typical UI. Now coming back to AI. You see here Azure OpenAI, Open Fin Client, OAuth. I mean, lot of things are available over here. So where I want to take OpenAI. So these are the things I added as part of things over here. And I want to generate a project. Okay, Gen AI Java project. Now let me go to downloads. So this is a project. It is generated. Now I want to, yes. So now I want to import that project to my Eclipse. Import a Maven, existing Maven project. Gen AI Java project. Let's say finish. Okay. Now I think it is downloading the things over here typically, guys. Yeah. Right here. Now, first of all, I want to use the key over here. Our project name, this one. I want to generate a key here. Already I captured this. This is the AI related information. So this is the properties file. This is whatever just now OpenAI key, right? I mentioned just now. This is the OpenAI key and this is the OpenAI model. So what is this model? What exactly this model? For example, sir, I want to buy a mobile phone. Samsung, one company, iPhone, another company, Apple. So different providers create some mobiles based on my budget, based on my preference, based on my interests. I'll take the mobile. In the similar way, AI also, OpenAI also comes with lot of models. Some is having some 1 million parameters, 2 million parameters, 3 billion parameters, something like how efficiently you want your result. That depends on the model. Okay. You want exact result, then you need to spend lot of dollars. Okay. You can get couple of options. You can choose some model. So all depends on, this is also going to be economical model where a free model GPT 4.1 is a free model where it is not going to accurately give me, but I can think of and I can decide. And this workshop, I want to use this. Okay. So this is the configuration required, guys, here, where we need to come with OpenAI key and OpenAI model. Okay. Right. Now I want to write a code over here. First, I will, what exactly my first prompt here? I want to give some prompt. Okay. And I want the result with my prompt. Something like, can you tell me a joke on software engineer? Or can you give me a code on this? So that's a prompt. And I want to get a response from the prompt using Spring Boot. That Spring Boot integrates with OpenAI and I'm getting the result. Okay, guys? So something like that. I want to write a service, AI service, where let me increase my font, guys, here. I want to increase my font over here. Some people are watching from mobile. That's what I came to know. I hope font is visible over here. So at the rate of service, where I want to use at the rate of value, just I want to read the key over here, which is a dollar. Okay. And I want to generate this particular key, spring dot AI dot OpenAI key. It will read here private string API key. So that at the rate of value is going to read the value from this particular property, which is in the property file, and gets that. Okay. After that, I have a chart client, private final chart client. This is the interface, chart client. Okay. Now I want to write a constructor here, public AI service, where chart client dot builder. It's an interface which is giving a prompt option because I need to prompt to chart engine, right? So the chart engine comes with chart client. So chart client is equal to builder dot build. So what exactly things here? Hey, can you give me a chart interface which can work with OpenAI? So that chart interface I'm getting here. Okay, guys. Now writing integrating. Now I got a chart interface, right? Integrating with the chart interface. So public string chart string query. Query means I don't think that it's a database query. Prompt message. I mean, query means you people might be thinking the database query or something like that. Prompt message. So return chart client dot. I want to prompt it and I want to use. I mean user. I want to user where prompt message. Let it call and get the content. Functional programming, right? First, my chart client should prompt it and use the prompt message and call that and get the content. That's it. Very simple code. 3 lines of code I write, guys. Yes or no, guys? Very, very simple I wrote, right? After that, I want to generate a controller. Something like that. Chart controller. Yes or no, guys? Directly I cannot, through Spring Boot, I need a controller, right, guys? I want to write a controller. So which is equal to at the rate of REST controller where at the rate of auto wired which is equal to private AI service. Let dependency injection can inject the dependencies. AI service at the rate of get mapping something like prompt at the rate of response body. Yes, I want to generate response body here. Public string get reply at the rate of request param string topic return AI service dot chart with the topic. So that's it, guys. Here. So what I wrote here, I wrote a small controller which will prompt a particular message and which is going to talk here. That's it, guys. Here a Spring Boot application now which I am running over here. Guys, I think I wrote a small code because I have a lot of content I need to cover here. So that's why little bit speed I'm going, guys, here. Okay. Now I'm running my Spring Boot application. Yes, my application is running. So localhost 8080 slash what I gave here prompt question mark topic. Yes or no? It's query param, right? Topic is equal to software engineer. Now this is going to send a data to OpenAI. It looks like you entered a software engineer. If you are looking for information about software, here is an overview. A software engineer is a professional who applies engineering principles to the design, development, maintenance, testing, key responsibilities, common skills. This much of information it gave, right, guys, here? Right? Weather in Hyderabad. weather in Hyderabad. Don't have real-time data. It cannot provide the currently weather in Hyderabad. For the last weather updates, please check the reliable sources. It don't have information, but current temperature, mostly hard and humid with the chances of pre-monsoon showers, something like that, guys. Here. So where through Spring Boot application, I was able to integrate with OpenAI. After that, I want to give that information back. So this is a typically first use case. First use case where I was able to a simple one, very very simple one. I have some prompt. I'll feed that prompt to OpenAI without writing a code. Completely chart client is going to take care. Completely chart client is going to take care and it is going to help. Very simple code. Very, very simple, right, guys? Here with a simple code, you are able to integrate with and you are able to get the response. Okay, right here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm giving some more example, guys. Here, one more example. One more controller I want to take it, which is equal to trip plan. Just like I mentioned, right? Trip plan. So I want to plan a trip. This is my budget. This is my area. And this is number of people. And it will give me a plan related to travel. Something like I can prompt here. Okay. Which is equal to where I want to write at the rate of REST controller. So first I will teach very small things, guys. Slowly I will go with image generation. Slowly I'll go with image generation, guys, and analysis of image generation. And that is the core of my course today, guys. Here core topics are I'll give a prompt that should generate image, and I'll give an image that should analyze the image and generate a text. These are very important topics which in my course, I mean in my class today. So but if I go directly there, you'll confuse. That's why I'm giving a small things and where you can leverage the capability and you can work with that. So that is a plan over here at the rate of REST controller, and where I'll use this at the rate of this. I'll copy paste here. I don't want to write here. Something like travel plan, right? Get me itinerary. Itinerary. Is it spelling correct? Yeah, I think it's correct. So where I want to generate a couple of parameters, right, guys? Here, what are the parameters here? Destination, station, budget, all those things, right, guys? Here, where I'll take a plan model because I want to embed in a request object. I don't want to take time over here. I have a copy paste things over here. Something like because prior to the session only, which are the minimum things I took in a text pad so that it is useful for me. So which is destination, date, budget, number of adults, number of children. This is my data over here where generate getters and setters. Sufficient. At the rate of request body, which is equal to plan model, plan object, where I want to prompt in a different way, guys. I want to prompt in a different way here. So some kind of prompt I need to give here. We need to prompt in a better way. If we blindly ask, it will not give here. What is that? What is a prompting means? So just I want to give some context, guys, here. Sir, prompt engineering. Nowadays, we are getting the jobs prompt engineering. How you can prompt the AI to get your result. You need to ask, hey, AI, can you give me, this is my station, like that. It will not ask like, okay. System, you're a friendly but concise a trip planner. Plan a weekend trip for the station starting on and budget, idles, and no extra commentary. So this is the comment we need to generate. Something you will get through AI. You need to practice and then that to AI. So this is the prompt I need to generate. Okay. Now I will give my destination station. I'll give my date. I'll give my budget. I'll give number of adults. I'll give number of childrens. So return AI service dot chart a prompt. Whatever the things here. That's it. Over. So what I'm trying to say here, I want to highlight on a prompt engineering. I want to highlight on a prompt engineering how best I can prompt it. That will get that you'll get through guys through experience only, guys. Now let me run here. Run as remote application. Let me go to travel plan. Now I need to prepare. This is my object. Hyderabad or else New York. I want to visit on 2025, $30,000. Number of adults 4. New York is correct, right? Okay. Now it is sending a request. Yes. You see, guys, week trip itinerary New York, May 11, 2025. Budget is $3 lakhs. Day one, home and hotel, breakfast, helicopter tour over Manhattan, midday, afternoon, evening, day two, and evening. So it is giving me itinerary, guys. What exactly you want to do, you can get the knowledge over here. For example, it's New York, it will give some information. If it is Hyderabad, India, $3,000. Yes. Arrival in Hyderabad, private van, airport transfer, check-in 4-star hotel, breakfast at hotel, visit Charminar, explore. I don't know, Lord Bazaar. Okay, okay. I think Charminar Market. Shabad restaurant, visit Chawalla place. I don't know, guys. Okay, Makkah Masjid, evening, Necklace Road, dinner at Eat India, multi cuisine, return to hotel, day two, breakfast at hotel, Golconda Fort, lunch at Paradise, afternoon, Salar Singh Museum, NTR Gardens, Shilpa Ramam, night, estimated cost, flights this much, hotel this much, local transport this much. This. So you guys saw the right, guys, here. So this is the travel plan. I mean, if you ask still more depth, it will give you clear picture. You no need to call to your friends. You no need to talk to anyone. This AI is going to give me a plan itinerary. So this is the second use case. Simply, guys, why I highlighted this is something like, guys, where prompt engineering is very, very important. If you miss on this prompt, it will not give you clearly. I explored 1 hour to 2 hours, then I got the solution. Okay, prompt engineering is very, very useful. So that is a second point I want to highlight here. Okay, guys. Yeah, maybe I'm only. Let me go sometime, and I'll take if you have any questions related to this. Okay. Uh, Someone is asking Java or Python. Santosh is asking, sir. As of now, Python is leading the market, but Java is on par. As of now, 70% related to Python capabilities are concerned. OpenAI, what is OpenAI? OpenAI is an interface which will work with one of the large language model, which is given by ChatGPT. OpenAI is a model. Okay, right. DeepSeek is free. Yes, right. Pratik, I gave you how to generate API key. Just know platform.openai. I shared that, and you need to generate a key, but you need to pay the money. Then only you'll get it. And don't ask me my key. Okay, please don't ask my key. Okay. Yes. Yes. Ashok Kumar is asking, can we connect? Yes. Sir, Spring Boot can connect with Azure API, OpenAI, Gemini, all those things. There are a lot of tools are also available. Okay, maybe I'll share you this also. 1 second, guys. On a Spring AI documentation, you see here AI model providers. Complete documentation is there, guys, here. Where getting started. You'll see some models, guys, here. It is giving a GitHub page. Somewhere else I saw, guys. It is work with OpenAI. It work with somewhere else I saw here. Day by day, this they are changing, guys. Here. Yesterday only I saw reference models. But yeah, it's they are available, guys. This is prompt engineering patterns. There is a prompt engineering patterns, how you can prompt in a better way. So something like it will work with every opening. Okay, right here. Now coming back to the next part over here, guys, where I want to prompt and that should generate a image. What I want here, I'll give some prompt that should generate a image. Something like that, where it is useful in real time. My manager is asking me, can you come with flow diagram for flight booking system? A flow diagram for e-commerce framework. So in these cases, you need to think a lot, you need to do a lot. Not if I give like here, it will give me complete flow diagram. So that is the next step I'm going to work over here. Okay. So I'm going to give a prompt. That prompt should generate an image. So that is a third exercise which I want to go with that. And fourth exercise, reverse. I will give an image. Give me what you understand from that image. I'll give an image for you. And what you understood from that image. Something like I want to give here. Okay, guys, here. So now I want to go with image, guys. Let me stop this. So let me go to AI service. In AI service, what I want here is I want one more open AI image model. That is what I want to work with here. Private, final, open AI image model. Yes, here. These things we need to learn. Open AI image model. Okay. Now let me add this as a constructor. So this dot AI open AI image model is equal to AI image model. Just I added a constructor over here. Now here for image guys, the API was not directly given like chat client. I need to hit through REST template only as of till today. Like how it gives chat for prompting, right? For image generation, that interface still in phase. I think it's generated, but it is still under the development phase only. As of now, the alternative is I need to give a REST call, and the REST call should generate. This is the REST call. So api.openai.com. This is a area which we need to work with that. Okay. Now I want to generate image. Generate an image with instruction. Generate an image typically with instruction. What are the instruction it is going to give? That is going to generate an image over here. Right. Now I want to write a code over here. Public string generate image where string instruction open AI image open AI image option, something like open AI. Yes, open AI image options is equal to open AI image options dot builder dot height of the image 1024. I can fix it. Dot width 1024. Quality of the image HD quality, superb quality. Dot n. How many images? One image. Dot. I think. Sorry. This API I need to use for not generating image, analyzing image. As of now, I don't need this. I missed that portion. This is given already. Open AI image options already given here. Okay. Now, after that, image response. Image response is equal to open AI image model dot call new image prompt. It's not a normal prompt, image prompt, where I want to give instruction, whatever the instruction I give, and image options. So what exactly here? So open AI image model. This is open AI model. Give me image. It is going to work with OpenAI library and with the prompt, whatever the instruction I'm giving, And these are my options: height of the image, width of the image, quality of the image. Build it. Okay. After that, return response dot get result dot get output dot get URL. So it is going to give a URL. It is going to save in that particular open AI. It will not download it to local machine. It will give the URL and will download that. We are going to download that. Okay. So this is the generate image things over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a controller. So let me close others. I'm going to write a controller, image controller. Let me copy paste. At the rate of REST controller. Right here. Now, first of all, get mapping value is equal to generate. Sir, this I am going to test with time leaf, not from Postman. Not from Postman. I'm going to use a JSP page where I'll prompt in the JSP what exactly your image. Okay. Then I'll show that image on the JSP. Completely end to end. This I want to write a code over here. Okay. So public string image form. I think it is not a REST controller. It's a controller because I'm coming with this one. Yes. Image form return image form. So I need to create a JSP page with, I'm going to create an image form here. So let me go to templates, new other HTML. Image form.html. So which is, I'm going to write a code over here. So image generator and after head, let me give some styles over here. Here style section. I copied some styles already, guys. Here, I mean, just like I did a background preparation related to styles, we will share this code and you can look at that. All the styles which are given, because I don't want to waste the time over here with the styles. I already had the styles here. Let me go to my important section, body, div class is equal to open with other editor. That plus plus is not there. External programs. Browse. See program files. Notepad plus plus. Okay, it's easy for me to write in Notepad++. I want to write a div. I hope I will increase the font. Sweet. I hope you're able to see. Let me zoom some more in. Right. Now, H2, a heading class is equal to, it's a heading portion, form heading, describe your image. Just I want to write here. It's a form in a theme leaf. Action is equal to at the rate slash image slash what I wrote here at the rate of request mapping value is equal to slash image slash channel. So th method post mapping. This is what I am hitting. So you should have an knowledge on theme leaf integration with Spring Boot. Okay. After that, I need to collect it, right? Input type is equal to text. Name is equal to instruction. The same name I need to use here. Placeholder is equal to describe your image. It's a required field. And button type is equal to submit. Submit button. Button. After that, here I want to close form. I want to close div, everything. That's it. Now, after that, what I need to do here, after generated, I'll give image. Then I need to generate it, right, guys? Here at the rate of post mapping, same value is equal to slash generate public string generate image. Sir, why two things, right? You understood, right? First one is I'm collecting from JSP. This for collecting the value from JSP. Second one is I will give that prompt to chart engine or I will give the prompt to image engine, image model, right? So something like generate image where I want to at the rate of request param name is equal to instruction. The same name I need to give as part of theme leaf is concerned. So where string instruction comma model AI model org dot spring framework dot AI dot model. One second, guys. I said it's giving a different things over here. Org dot spring framework dot maybe model UI model. I took a different one. This one we need to take here. Okay. model, a model object. Which model? I need to take it. So string image URL, whatever the URL I'm getting, AI service dot, just like generate image with the instruction. After I got image, model dot add attribute, model dot add attribute with image URL, comma, image URL, return show. I will create a one more page. I'll create a one more page. I'll create a one more page like show. Then I'll display that image. I'll display that image. So new HTML, show.html, where go here. So this is a tiles section. This is a style. Where title. After that, I added over here. Let me write just like I want to display over here in the head section, in the body section. I want to display that image URL, right? So where let me to save some time. I'll copy paste the code, guys. Don't mind because I need to save some time here. I will display the image. So what I'm doing here, image URL, whatever the image URL I'm getting, I'm binding this to URL. Image, theme leaf, whatever the image URL, I'm giving a source and I'm giving. That's it, guys, here. So we are almost good as part of the things over here. So let me repeat, just like what I mentioned so far. I wrote a open AI model where I'm giving my height of the image, width of the image with a HD quality and build this image. And open AI model dot call with these instructions and the model, and it will generate image. It will saves in the open AI storage, cloud storage, open AI storage, and it will return the URL. With that URL, it is going to, we can download it here. But how I'm going to do that here? First, let me image controller. First, let me show my JSP. Whatever the JSP which I wrote, it will clear that. Where I'll collect the prompt, what exactly image you need. And that prompt, I'll click on submit. What happens here in the submit? Whenever I submit the page, it is going to make a post call, image slash generate post call. It is going to make a call to post call, and once it is making a post call, it is going to generate an image and it is getting the URL, and that URL I want to show in the show.html. Once image comes in the show.html, I want to bind this. So this is a code, guys. Here I have explained, I think line by line I have explained. Only little bit of style sheet I copy pasted, remaining code I wrote here. Great. Now we are going to see this application run as Java application. Now I'm not going to use Postman over here because it's completely depends on my UI. Yes, my application is dub. Like localhost 8080 image slash generate. Is it correct? Is it correct? Image slash generate, which will generate image form. Correct? So my image came, guys, react my JSP. What are the JSP right here? Show form, image form, sorry. Describe your image and describe your image. I'll make a post call, right? Here I'm giving some image. Elephant riding on motorcycle. I want to draw an elephant which is riding on motorcycle. Okay. Let me click a submit over here. Let me click a submit. Little bit of time it is going to take, guys, here. After that URL is generated. Oh. Show.html is not there here. I don't see error also. It should generate an image. Okay. 1 second, guys. We run it. Element elephant on motorcycle. You saw here, guys, the image is generated. You saw, right? A elephant on a motorcycle. It is riding. You saw here, camel in car. Something like an image. It will generate an image, HD quality. Saw here, this is the image. So this is the second portion of my code where without any other tool, Postman or nothing I have taken TimeLift JSP, our JSP with the TimeLift framework. I was able to submit a page and I was able to do that. So this is the second case which I want to work here. Okay, coming back to as per my agenda, guys. So what exactly my agenda over here? So where I have completed prompting with text message, travel plan I have completed, image generation I have completed, and the last but not least, I'll give an image, and that image, it will generate a text based on that image. It will generate a text based on that image. It will take 20 to 20 minutes, guys. After that, I'm going to end the session with the Q&A. Okay, guys. So as I promised, maximum portion I went with the code, very less portion on introduction of AI with the theoretical part. And we are going to share the code, guys, here. Okay, we are going to share the code over here. So let me, what is my next task, guys, here? What exactly my next task here? Yes, next task is I'll give an image, and based on that image it will generate a text. For example, I'll give a flow diagram, and what exactly is the flow diagram, I'll give a text, or I'll give some kind of a movie image, and it will describe that image. So that is a very, very, very important point here, which is useful. Okay, let me write a code on this, guys. Yeah. Now let me go to this particular AI service. Here I want to generate analyze the image. So for this, guys, as of now, I don't know. I think like OpenAI image model, like OpenAI reasoning model might be there, but it's still in trial version, or I don't know. As of now, I am using a REST call. I'm going to use a REST call. Okay, with the REST URL. So that is what I'm going to keep over here. Now, analyzing image and generates a text. Analyzing image and generating a text over here. Public string analyze image path. I'm going to give an image which is in the path, throws IO exception, right? If the image is this or not, I want to throw IO exception. Okay. Now I want to place a image in class path. I want to place an image in the class path. So class path resource image resource is equal to new class path resource image path. What are the image path? I want to read it from the class path. Let me, first of all, I want to generate into bytes, byte array, because any image byte array, right? So which is equal to byte array image bytes is equal to, how to do that? Files dot read all bytes image resource dot right image bytes, and I want to encode it to base 64 format, because security, right? Base 64 image is equal to base 64 dot get encoder dot encode to string, and the byte stream, whatever the byte stream I want to get here, I want to convert into base 64 image. Whatever the URL string data URL is equal to data colon image, or it can be PNG, which is base 64 image comma plus base 64 image. Just like this is my image in the form of base 64 here. Now I want to keep in a payload. I want to send the image payload. Map of, sir, heavy code is there here. Map of string comma object image payload is equal to new hash map. So which is equal to, it will take 15 minutes of time, guys, to write this code. Previously, it was not, I mean, a direct interface is not there as of now, but maybe slowly, like chart analysis, image analysis model may come. If that comes, you no need to write this much of code here as of now. Okay, image payload dot put URL, which is equal to data URL. My payload, which contains the image information, and image payload, sorry, image payload dot put detail, comma, automatically read it. I don't want to give any information. That is the image payload. Under image, every block it should read here. Again, one more map of image block. Image block over here. Image block dot put type, which is equal to image URL. Image underscore URL. After that, image URL. Image URL, I want to keep payload. Image payload. Then if any text is there, image is a separate block. If any text is there in the image, that's a text block here. Text block where type text block dot put type is equal to text and text is equal to, I want to give instruction. What is in this image? What exactly have in the image? So that is a text block here. After that, finally text and image, completely message, right? So message block. After that, message block dot put. We need to send a user role. What are the token that should belong to user role? And content, this is AI expectation, guys. This we need to send like this: content, comma, list dot of text block, comma, image block. I want to send both text as well as list. That's my content it may have here. And I want to use model, image model. Okay. So map of body and body dot put, which is equal to which model I want to choose. Sir, this API as of now I'm writing like this, but when slowly OpenAI is evolving, that time all these things might be automated. As of now, I tried with OpenAI model, but it didn't work out me, guys. That's why I wrote this much of code. Okay. And GPT 4.0 model under ChatGPT. After that, messages is equal to list of messages. List dot of message plan. And how many tokens? Body dot put maximum tokens. These are all OpenAI recommendations. As by limit 300 tokens, my OpenAI limitation. So this is my limit over here. So this is my input and I have some more code here. Let me take this code here because you will get bored over here. So first I'm taking HTTP headers. Under headers, I want to send my type as JSON type. Media type. HTTP headers. I wrote a wrong one. I took a wrong one. Right. HTTP entity, REST template, REST response entity. So what I'm giving here, I'm keeping my API key in the bearer token. How I give JWT, right? In the same way, I give my bearer token and I put my headers and the body. Okay, where this is my body. I'm telling GPT-4o is a model and I have a message block which contains image as well as text and maximum tokens here. After that, once the body comes, it will give me choices in the form of text, and every choice will have a message, and that message I want to render that. I want to render that. So this is a analyzing that image here. Now let me go to image controller over here. I need to write one more thing. Analyze API, right? At the rate of get mapping value is equal to, I need to call that API, right? Analyze. Right. Public response entity, which is a string. It's a text, right? Analyze throws exception, a normal exception. String result is equal to AI service dot analyze image, where I want to give a path of image slash. So let me keep some images, guys, over here. I'll keep some images over here. Image. Let me keep into my folder. Generative AI Java project. SRC main resources and image. Okay. Under image, I have azure.png. You see, guys, this image I am giving connected to Azure blob using Python SDK, Azure identity storage blob. This image I am giving to this one image, and I'll give a code. I'm giving a code image also. Also, I'm giving API performance. So all these images I'm going to give and let it test here. So first I'm giving one by one. I'll give here image slash azure.png return response entity dot okay of result. I want to give the result in the form of response entity. So this is what I am analyzing this. Okay. So I might need 10 to 15 minutes, guys. Kindly bear with me. I know lot of things today, but kindly for 5 to 10 minutes, it will be done, guys. Here. Almost I wrote the code here. So let me run the code. So I give a postman image slash analyze. Am I right? Now, uh, internal error. Why bad request? Invalid value of content. I gave a wrong content. Let me go to my image controller. Data slash something. I'm did something here. Data slash image slash png base 64 URL detail type image URL type text role content here. Role as a user. Okay. Message block dot put. You saw guys, I did a mistake over here. In the message block, I need to keep text block. I need to keep here. Some small mistake I did here. Content is missing. Okay. That's it. That's a mistake over here. Now let me run the code. It's running. One more error. It's giving clearly error, guys. Image URL is only supported by certain models. I did a small mistake in the image URL. Yes. Image. It's not in the payload. It is in the image block. I did a small mistake. Copy paste mistake, guys. That's it. It's a purely copy paste mistake. Right. Now, you see here, this image is a diagram showing, okay, maybe let me keep, the font will be small over here for you. View. So, control plus mouse. I think you're able to see that, right, guys? Here. Or else, do you have a magnifier? Yes, this is good. You're able to see that, guys? So image is a diagram showing how to connect to blob storage using Python SDK. It includes components like Azure AD for authentication represented by service principal, Visual Studio Code, Python SDK libraries, blob service. The diagram represents the workflow or architecture for setting up a connection between Python application and Azure blob storage. So something like it gave, right, guys, here. Now let me showcase on another image. Let me showcase on another image. As of my hard coded here, guys. Where is that? Here. Where is that image? API code.png. Let me give code.png so that it will analyze the code. It will analyze the code. Okay, guys. Just it is going to analyze the code over here. Now let me analyze it. Yes. You saw that, guys? I think for your purpose, let me maximize it. Image shows snippet of Java code using OpenAI chart client to generate chart responses. Here is a breakdown of the code at the rate of annotations and initializations at the rate of auto wire. First, let me show you that image, guys. Then I'll come back. First, let me show you that image because I didn't show you the image, right? So this is the code, guys. Right? OpenAI chart client. And I give a prompt template. Just now I wrote a code, right? Prompt template. And this is the code which is there. And let me connect it through here. So which is equal to prompt template variable, prompt creation, API call. All those things is given, guys. Any image you give, it will analyze it and it will read it and it will generate it. So this is the exercise which contains generating the image as well as analyzing the image for a given OpenAI library. Only, guys, as of now, okay, as of now, we wrote some heavy code on analyzing portion, but remaining portions, it's a simple code like prompt.user, OpenAI model, like, but this analyzing image only, we wrote little bit of code and slowly it is going to automate it with that. So this is my agenda. Just like I tried my level best, guys. What exactly I covered? Where introduction to OpenAI, how Java is contributing as a Java developer, what you can do, and how to integrate with OpenAI. And where I give a prompt with text message, like a joke on software engineer or whatever it may be. And I gave a travel plan itinerary. And when I gave a text, it generate an image. When an image is there, it generate a text. So this is what I covered. I tried my level best to give some kind of context over here, guys, here. But right now, I want to take the questions, guys. Here. Any question? I'll take the question, guys. Okay. Image payload, image block. So what is that? I mean, OpenAI is giving some certain standard. Image payload should contain of image and message. And image text should contain what exactly the content is here. So if you need some kind of SDK on that, then only you'll understand. But as of now, image payload means it contains the section of the image. Image block is containing image section, text about content text section. I'm telling that if it's a text, you need to read separately. If it's an image, you need to read separately. That is Omkar for your question. What is the meaning of API key? Sir, API key is the interface between Spring AI to AI model. Because I cannot ask everything directly, right? I gave an example, right? You are getting a session from me. I'm an API key for you, something like that. Okay? Right. Guys, can we integrate with Dreeps? Okay. With DeepSeek, can we generate a key free? Or we need, yeah, we need to pay for it, sir. Anything we need to pay for it. Okay. Chart client is an API. Chart client is typical an API. It is that is generative AI, right? That's what I told, right? Generative AI is going to work with all the models and give me final output here. Okay. Yes. Mm, yeah. We can create ongoing audio. Okay. Can we integrate with AWS? Sir, AWS is not a part of this, right? AWS is a cloud. This is OpenAI model with Gemini. That is where it is. Okay. Uh, yes. Can we create a text? Zoom is having, right? Whenever I'm speaking, text to audio. So that is there already. It is there. Spring AI is giving. Okay. Yeah. Yes. OpenAI is paid. Sir, OPA, this API key is paid, sir. But it's a very nominal cost, sir. $1, 1 month it will come. It's a very, very nominal cost. But yeah, as of now, it is not for free. It is okay. Yeah. Yes. We are going to share the project and we are going to give the recording things to everyone. Okay. Whatever the email ID and whatever the phone number you log to this session, if your number is having WhatsApp, then to that WhatsApp number, the YouTube link or the recording link and the code will be shared. Okay. Right. Everything is shared here. Okay. Is company need this? By default, yes. Nowadays, right, all companies, how you can adopt AI to your real work. Something like you want to generate some text or some text, some images that you want to read it. Or someone is asking me, when you are speaking, that should generate a text. So lot of use cases, especially yeah, driveless car, I mean self-drive car, right? You need to read, you need to take image and you need to read that image and you need to find any obstacles are there. Robomom, all these examples I given which will be useful in real time. Okay. I gave my ECG report. It's an image, right? It should read it, right? So that's why reading an image, generating an image, prompting, all these are the real time use cases for artificial intelligence. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think I have whatever the timeline I have covered maximum portion. Okay, and I want to be keep in touch with everyone. And as I gave my email ID, I already gave this. If you have any questions or clarifications, you can share my email. This is my email ID. This is my email ID, guys. If you have any questions and all those things, you can post me. I'll reply to you. And thanks everyone, guys. Have a great weekend. I mean, almost weekend is over, but have a great day. Thank you all. Have a great day.